All right, so that's how music stuff is look like. We got
Yeah.
5 lines. It's not a tab, right? We got first, second, third, fourth, and fifth line, and on every line you got a note. As well, you got so-called space between the lines. So now this, I don't know how good you see that.
Yeah, I
Can
can
you
see it.
you can see it? Okay, so and we got space between lines, and on each of this space or the line we got other notes. You already know the 7 notes from alphabet, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and that we will repeat in octave lower or higher in the other direction. That sign is called clef,
Yeah, it's
and
cool.
it's called G clef, just because that part is rounding around the line, and on this line we got note G, and from that we are going every step with the alphabet. So let's say G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. Or other direction, which will be G, F, E, D. You need to add line for C, and so on. So that is the G. But there is bass clef as well. When you got bass clef, it's usually bass player and piano players use it, because you got different notes in different concepts. But for now, we are using the key what our instrument is for. Next sign, this one, it's showing us 4 on 4. That it's an information for us how many notes we can write before we have one bar. So if you got 4 on the top, it's always mean how many notes fit one bar, and the number on the below, it's showing us what kind of notes they are gonna be. So in this case, it will be quarter note because it's 4, right? It could be 2, so it will be half note. It could be 8 notes. So if we got 4 on 4, that means we need to have 4 beats, quarter note, before we can close the bar. And how that look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that line appear automatically, right? So this is a bar line. This number showing us that second bar begin, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, and third bar, right? So let's delete this. So this is like not super crazy concept. It's not like a rocket science, but it's worth of saying about that. Okay, so we are going back now to finding the notes. I already told you that the G is over here, but okay, because we have starting many things from A. Let's start here. A, B. Sorry, I need to get used to my shortcuts. C, D, E, F, G, and the A again, right? I will use 8 notes so we can have better view on those notes.
The second A that you put that was not on the 5 lines, you created its own line on top. It was an A an octave higher, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
very good that you noticed that. I like it. So this is A, and next is B, C, D, E,
Yeah.
F, and now this is the G, but we don't have anything more there. So to put this A 1 octave higher, we used added line.
Yeah.
So how it look like? It's look just you put the bin of the note and you add an extra line that you know is like one of those, but it's added. And the same thing will work other direction. So if we are A, this is G, F, E, D, and now we got C with added line.
Yeah.
We need to have B, which is one below. So we still adding the line, but we put this under, and we got another A, and this is A octave lower, which is our 5th fret. So that's how it look on the music stuff. I will change view. C major key, C note, D note, E, F, G, A, B, and C octave higher, right?
Yeah.
So that is our C major scale. Oh, I need to buy a mouse because I'm terrible with this keypad. This is C major.
Yeah.
And okay, I can zoom it now. So why it's important to understand the basics of music notation, because it's really simple in comparing with guitar, how you can see these notes and music theory, what is like the music concept. So that is really easy to understand. So now we got a scale. So what is that? This is our number one.
So because there's so many A's, there's what, two on each string. How do you know which A to start on if it says on the music notation A?
This A is gonna be sound like this A or this A. When we go an octave higher, this A, it's gonna be this A or this A. If we want to go here to that A, that is this A and this A. So those are the lowest A we can get on our instrument. On guitar we can play same pitch note twice in different places. I mean, one note, different places. So this, an open string, is the same note in the music notation. It's gonna be this note,
Yeah.
but it's not a cue on our instrument where should we play it. It's left us a space to decide by ourselves, and that it will be about your music knowledge and taste what you choose, which is not super precise. That's why I think that tab is more actually a cure
Yeah.
for us, because it's showing you the place the best when you should choose in this song, and it's faster for us to learn. That the best is connection between this and the tab, so we can see the rhythm from notes and the pitch from tab. That's showing the first step on the C scale, second step, third step, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight.
Would that be the lowest that you can play? The one that's notated there?
This, yes, that is our C here or here. So those are the lowest in notation. The lowest note, it will be E on our scale of instrument, and it will be added line. This is A, we need to add G, one added line it will be F, and under third added line will be E. But okay, that is not important for today, but you got as a question, so it's count. What I want to show you now, why the music notation works the best, because now those are the steps of the scale. So this is first step is the root, second, third, fourth, and so on. And to build a chord, it's super simple with the music stuff notation, because we are using those notes which are built on the step. So from the line we go in the middle, from the middle we go into the line, between the lines, line, space between the lines, line, sorry, and space between. And to write a chord, actually, what we need to do, we need to skip one space, so it's not this, but that. We're skipping this, and we got, this is chord. Those notes are C major chord on the first. So that's how easy is to build a chord structure with the stuff. So you needed to remember that major chord is structured with major third and minor third from the major third, right? So this distance is major third and this distance is minor. Okay? That is
It's a major third and the fifth.
major and the fifth, yeah. This is
Yeah.
third and the fifth. So that is the from third to fifth is a minor third. But from if we okay, if we are thinking from root, so it will be major third and the fifth. We just didn't do the fifth yet. You must dig it by yourself. But anyway, let's check this one. So now we are on the D note. Yeah, okay. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C again.
Yeah.
So let's write the note for D chord. So D chord, minor chord, requires minor third and fifth. So you are not thinking about any kind of minor major. You just passing one line and bang. You passing one and bang. That's how easy it is with the stuff. Now we are on the E. We need to skip one. Skip one. We are on the F now. Skipping one. One. I don't know what happened. It was some error. And C again. Higher. Okay.
All the major,
So-
those are all the open chords.
Sorry.
Those are all the open chords.
Okay, this is the C and this is the C, but this is lower and this is higher in octave.
Yeah.
So this is the same chord but higher. That's why it 8 here. It's octave, or it could be, I can change it for
Yeah, but the chords.
1 again.
The
and-
chords in between, they're all the open chords, no? The C, D, E, F, G, A, B.
Say again. What you mean open chords?
Because it's not at it's at the beginning, no? So the C major, the one that's asking me to play on this, would be the normal one, the open.
Yes, good thing, because this is written on the staff. So how piano player would play it, it will be just white key, and he
Yeah.
will play next to another. And on our instrument, that will happen C, E, G in only an open chord. But you can play it here as well, and it's not open, right? Good point that you notice it. So it's they are open chords in the name of guitar concept. That means open because we use open strings, right, to play them. But in music theory, open chords mean that the spread of those notes is wider. So you got close voicing and open voicing.
The first major triad of the C
Yes.
major.
This is major triad, is C major. Okay?
Ah, is the 3-2 open?
It
I
is,
think
yeah.
so.
This is C major, just 3 notes.
Yeah. The triad, yeah. I've seen it.
Okay, and we got the chords. What is important? Each step of this chord is, it's got a number. Each step of this scale got a number, and this number will never change in that key. So this is C major. And we got on 6th step, which is our A minor, which is Aeolian scale, okay? And now we need to remember that always we got 3 major chord and rest of them will be minor. So major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. Now we are going to the key of G minor, which gonna be B flat major. And we will do exactly the same, but in other key. So what we need now, we need to change a key. and we need to have B. Do you remember the lesson when we did the other key? Chord for the other key.
Yeah, you do the same.
Okay, so let's try that again. A, B, C.
For the major scale, huh?
Yes.
For each
D,
one. Yeah.
E. And this is B again, right? So to build major scale, we need to have B flat. So okay, so we need to rise B. Okay, sorry, lower the B. So now with the formula of the major scale, we need to have whole tone half. Okay, so from B to have a whole tone, what we will need to have next from B flat. Sorry.
Um, a whole tone, yeah. C sharp or B flat.
Okay, so from B to C, it's a half tone only. So when we lower the B to B flat, it's already
Yeah.
whole tone to the C. So we don't change the C. Let's see what's going on with from C to D, right? We need
Why, why,
another,
why do you lower the B to the B flat?
because we are in the B flat major.
Okay.
So if we are in B flat major, we need to have B flat. Okay?
Yeah.
So now we take in whole tone is C, another whole tone is D, that's super great. And now we need half tone. So between D and E
Okay.
is whole tone, so we need to make E flat, right?
Yeah.
You don't see it yet because you don't know what are those notes exactly. But I will show you how easy it is comparing to when we write in the letter and when we write in the notes. So we got E flat now. E flat to F, it's whole tone. So we don't change anything here. Okay, now we need to have another whole tone. F and G, it's whole tone. We are great with this.
Yeah.
So now we need to have another whole tone.
Yeah.
And it is from F to G is a whole tone naturally. So only what we need to do, we need to lower the last B to B flat. Yeah, perfect. So you can see it way easier over
Yeah.
here when it's half or whole. Okay, so we got that. This is our major scale. And again, when we build in the chord, that will be major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, and say major, okay? So we got two flats. So what we will do, instead of writing them next to each other, we can choose a key sign. And when we got those signs on the very beginning of the bar, they usually are next to the cliff. But it might happen that your key change in the middle of the song, so they will be like that. And that
Yeah.
means every note between is changed with those flats. So we don't need to write them again and again here. So we are writing them at the very beginning. And then we will start by writing from B. But I will go with the lower B. B flat. And now C, D, E, F, G, A, and B again. And they are already altered, so it will be
All right.
you're starting on the 6th fret of.
Yeah.
Next is going on A, on sorry 8th fret, C,
Yeah. One.
D. Now you need to have E flat on the 6th fret.
Yeah.
It's 6 8 5 6 8 5 7 8. The reason we are here now, because now we need to understand our song which we were gonna to play, and it's I Shot the Sheriff. And if I'm good remember, it starts with the G minor, right?
It's
So
G minor, yeah. G minor.
so now we got our first, which is major, second, which is minor, third, which is minor, fourth, which is major, fifth is major, sixth is minor, seven is diminished, and eight is and we repeat. Eight is repetition, is one again, one major. So we got that. Okay. Our first B is major, minor chord, major, major, minor. This is diminished and major. So on the fast, those are notes you will use to improvise in I Shot the Sheriff. So it will be B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, B flat, sorry, A and B flat. Now we are taking the sixth step of this scale, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G is the sixth one, right? And we will do this from G now. So it's G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? And that is our sixth. Let's do it again. This is our sixth, which is minor. Seven is diminished. One is major. Two is minor. Three is minor. Fourth is major. Fifth is major. Sixth is minor. I don't know if we got that again. And seven is diminished. We analyze. We got G, which is our sixth. Then we got a C, which is our second, minor second. We're going back to G, minor chord. And in the bridge, we will have, I mean the chorus, it will be E flat. E flat is here, it's our fourth major. Going to third minor.
And back to six.
And back to the six. So it's okay. So the riff is like that. And now I will record it first. Okay, it might end up in the second, so we will continue on the next. But what you're doing is so you're dividing your picking motion between bass strings and the violin strings, and it will be